And I want to tell you what those 4 goals are for our church. All right? The first one that we're going to talk about and deal with today is connect. Everybody say connect. Connecting somebody to the Father. Because without him, because you guess what? Fire could happen. We did a service project years ago where we took a bunch of teenagers out to First Baptist Church PK, and there was literally nothing. We were pulling wires apart and going, what is all this? And they said, oh, that's where the electrical wiring used to be. And then we found one box, and we're like, what's this? They go, oh, that's a fireproof safe. Well, guess what, folks? It wasn't fireproof. It still kind of looked like a safe, but whatever was in it was gone. Gone. We're going to have things happen. So no matter how much we do to build around here physically, we have to do the first thing, which is connect people to Jesus Christ. The second thing is going to be to cultivate those relationships through discipleship. We want people to grow in their connection to the Lord so they don't just hear a sermon and go home and go, that's all I need to know about that particular topic. No, go be a learner about something. Because what will happen is if you're not an expert on something and you go in and try to insert your expert opinions about it, you're going to look silly. Just because you can read a tape measure don't mean you can build a house. Trust me. When we build props around here, it's usually out of styrofoam because it ain't going to hold anything up. I have to be real careful. I'm not the construction guy around here. But we have to cultivate those through worship, through teaching. The third thing is that we are going to work on community. That means we're going to foster a good community so that when you do come here and you're sitting in a chair, you look to the side of you on the right and the side of you on your left, you go, I don't know any of these people. I don't want to tell them what's going on in my life because if I ask them to pray, they're going to make fun of me. They're going to judge me. They're going to do, no, that's not going to happen because we want to build a community in this house. So we want to foster a strong community. And then the fourth thing and the very powerful thing is we want to activate. We want to activate that faith that you've been connected to Jesus, you've gotten discipled, you've been in a community, now you need to go activate that faith through evangelism, through your own discipleship. So now, instead of just going, well, I'm going to go to church, you go, hey, I'm going to go talk to my neighbor. I'm going to go see what my neighbor could need for me so that I could pour out into them. And here's what I love about that whole thing. It's like a blueprint. It's a blueprint because each thing leads to the next thing, and there's no end. This isn't a linear thing. It's circular.